Hello everybody. I just decided that I would make a little video and show you why it takes Gary Davis and I so long to release one of our episodes of one of our shows. In this particular episode, we have a scene where the commander of the Romulan ship sends down a task force to defend a research station on a planet. We see the commander get his marching orders, and then he beams down to the planet to defend the research station. And Gary thought that it would be a nice idea to have a establishing shot of the research station on the planet. So we had an aerial photo of the house where we were shooting. It was a house, and it's surrounded mostly by woods. And he got a hold of this aerial photo, and he put it in Photoshop. And he took out the house. And then he went online and he found a 3D model of a modern futuristic looking building, and he thought that would be cool for the research station, and he put that into the picture along with where the house used to be, where he had photoshopped it out. And so we had our research station. We plugged it into the timeline and thought, okay, that's pretty good. Then a little while later, I got to thinking maybe we could make this look a little bit more like video than a stationary photo on the screen. And so I went and I found some green screen smoke, which I could use for clouds. And I found some green screen of birds flying. And I thought, okay, yeah. I put those in, and wasn't quite enough birds, so I doubled them up and took one of the layers of birds. It's the same video. I just put it over, superimposed one on top of the other, and made one, offset it a little bit, made it a little larger so that it looked like a larger flock of birds at different elevations. Put that in there, and that was fine. And then after a while, I said, I think I could make it move a little bit more. Why don't I have like the whole scene moving like it's being shot from a moving vehicle, a drone or a helicopter? So, but here's the thing, before you can do that, you've got to be able to move the picture up and down within the video frame. And if your picture is the same size as the video frame, you can't do that. You got to have a little bit of extra space around the edges before you can move it around. So I used a new feature in Photoshop which allows you to increase the size of your frame around your picture, and then it will automatically extend the picture to fill up the frame. In this case, it added more woods all around, and it even added more of that, you'll see it in a minute, it added more of that U-shaped driveway in the front of the house. So now I could move the house while the establishing shot was going on. Everything was coming together. I put the clouds and the birds in, rotated them a little bit so that they were flying at a diagonal across the screen, and we were pretty happy with it for a while. And until I said, wait a minute, shadows. This is a sunny day. There would be shadows on the ground. So I went into Photoshop, took the house, and put some shadows on the ground to be the shadows of that building, which of course wasn't really there. And then we were happy. And then Gary decided that the sun is shining down on that building, and we're videoing the sun, quote, I'm doing air quotes here, we're video is being shot from this imaginary drone that's showing the house and the sun bearing down on it, and there would be glare off the house. It's a shiny building. So he added some glare on the house, and we both liked that a lot. I modified it just a little bit so that it followed the contour of the corner of the house, because it's rounded in the corners. Then I found some sound effects of a flock of birds. I was looking for something that sounded a little strange, a little unusual. Ducks wouldn't do, for instance, geese, that sort of thing. So I found flamingos, a flock of flamingos. And they sounded kind of strange, so I used those. I doubled them up, make it sound like more birds than the original recording. Again, we're happy. And then we added the music, and at last we were finally done. And I don't think that it's going to change anymore. The entire shot is just over 3 seconds long. I know. Ridiculous, huh? But that just shows to go you. That's how we roll, and that's why it takes so long for us to get out one of these episodes. Not that every single minute of the film, and every 3 seconds of the film doesn't get that kind of attention, but, if we see a way that we can make it better, we try to. Our philosophy is like, look, you can make a film on zero budget. You can make a film with no discernible acting talent. You can make a film not having any clue what you're doing. And that's fine. That's how you learn, and that's how you get better. But you should at least do the best you can. That's, care how it looks, Even if you don't have the talent to make it as good as you would like for it to look, at least try. That's kind of our motto. That's the way we roll. So I'm about to show you that 3-second shot, and I've included a little bit before and a little bit after just to give you some context and to give you a little sneak peek at the episode. So enjoy, and I'll see you around.
I await your orders.
Send a team to the surface immediately and defend that research station.
For the glory of the Praetor.